Question says, which of the following statements point out the initial reason for the discord over the disputed territory? Now, if you read the relevant portion about the dispute, it says both India and Nepal laid claim over the Kalapani region under the Sugauli Treaty of 1816. The areas falling east of Kali River were to belong to the Kingdom of Nepal, and the west of the river formed the Kumaon region of British India. The origin of the river, however, remained a matter of mutual discord. Where did this Kali River originate from remained a matter of dispute. So this was the initial dispute, which means the correct answer has to be the origin of the river Kali, from where the Sugauli Treaty applies, is a disputed topic. This has to be the correct answer. Question 22 says, which of the following can be inferred from the passage? Option 1 says India and Nepal have socio-cultural similarities and ties. Again, if you go to the right portion of the passage, it says mutually cooperative relationships are the basis of survival in difficult mountain terrains. Villagers on both sides of the border do not live divided lives, means they live lives which are not divided. They are almost mutually connected. In fact, they share socio-cultural similarities and relations, which means there is a lot of similarities between the people on two sides of the border. Which option says that? India and Nepal have socio-cultural similarities and ties. Yes. Option 2 says Kalapani area has been wrongly claimed by Nepal. The passage does not really say that. China is feeling tension between India and Nepal. Again, no information to support that. India and Nepal both have to unite against Chinese claim. Again, a very hyper kind of statement, but not true. The correct answer has to be option A. Question 23 says rephrase means say the same thing without losing the meaning. You have to say the same thing in different words, but don't lose the meaning. The following statement from the passage to convey a similar idea. Being rivers, they keep changing their courses, giving rise to territorial disputes. The statement is saying that when rivers, suppose the river is flowing right now here, so you have spaces on both sides, lands on both sides, people have made their houses here, villages here. Suppose this river now changes course and starts flowing like this, then this side will gain more land area, this side will lose area. So this is affecting the geography of the region. So being rivers, they keep changing their courses, giving rise to territorial dispute. What is the meaning of this sentence? The meaning is that rivers can alter the topography, alter the terrain, and it can lead to problems or disputes. Rivers are not stagnant water bodies and change the topography over time. Partly correct, but nothing about disputes, so we can eliminate. Disputes regarding territories are often settled by river banks. They don't settle, they in fact create. Rivers are ever changing, correct, making it hard for cartographers to prepare maps. Again, too far-fetched. Change topography due to changing course of rivers lead to disputes. Absolutely correct. This is the correct interpretation. Question 24 says, which of the following correctly describes the tone of the last paragraph? Now, if you read the last paragraph, the entire last paragraph is a suggestion. It is looking at the problem from various perspectives, and it's coming to a point. It says what is needed is the sustained process of negotiation and more equal bilateral relations that would involve not just security and trade concerns, but encapsulate such a distinctive and multifaceted relationship that India and Nepal share. So it's very well thought out. It is very analytical. The author is looking at all the sides and then coming to a point. Now let's look at the choices. Option 1 says sanguine. Sanguine means confident. The author is probably confident, but the author is more looking at the possible solution. So not a very suitable tone. Sarcastic, the author is not sarcastic anywhere. The author is not biting. The author is not being bitter. The author is not saying things indirectly, making fun, etc. Satirical basically means a very humorous, generally humorous, indirect comment on something. Again, the author is not doing that. Therefore, the only possible answer is analytical.